What's up? What's up, guys? So, Gil Franklin here, aka GF Peak Performance, sending you some love here on Thursday. So, you guys want to know what is a overrated yet also underspoken trait that most guys that I meet don't have, except for my team, except for the team that I work with, in Abbott, the international team. But this trait that more guys necessarily need to work with or work on is, because it's overrated, but to me, if you define it properly, it's right. And that trait is being the hardest worker in the room. But now I want to really define it more specifically, because it's also overrated in the sense that being the hardest worker in the room is like, compared to what? Compared to who? Compared to life? Well, here's a life trait. So it's like, my reframing of that would be being the most useful and the most utility-based person for your life, meaning in your health, your wealth, your fitness, your relationships. And also what I mean by that is learning how to develop and practicing specific skills that are going to help you enhance your fucking life in all of those little aspects in any way you can, and for yourself particularly first. What I mean by that too is like, everybody at the end of the day, roughly at their work days, gonna be tired. If you're a human being, your energy goes up for a while after you wake up, right? You level off for a while because you've had your caffeine, you gotta get to your job, you gotta do whatever, you gotta work, you're a CEO, you own it, make a lot of money, you don't do whatever. Like, point is, you wake up, you do your coffee, you do your routine, and you're only giving all of your energy and your time and your concentration to that little thing, and you feel like that's just your cap at the moment for your particular circumstance in life. But in order to get to your next level of whatever the fuck it is you're going, and this is the pattern I keep seeing at the highest level from all the people that I fucking see, that I look up to in regards to wealth, ambition, fitness, health, all of it. The thing that they all have is really just about, they're either the hardest worker in the room or they are the most useful person. They try to be the most helpful. I don't need you don't need to be the leader. If somebody's the leader in the group, let them be the leader. But help them as much as you fucking possibly can. Be useful. Learn. And if you don't want to go, if it's for a company base particularly, if you want to, if you're not trying to move up in your company because you're just using it as a stepping stone, cool, because you have something else you're working on and it makes you way more money, great. But be as fucking useful as you possibly can. Be the best at what you can fucking do. And then when it's time to put that shit down, put it down. And then find a way to revamp your energy again. Because really, we're just at 40%. Hold up. What are these guys doing? Because really, energetically wise and potential wise as a human being, we're really only just fucking doing 40% of your actual potential. So let's tap into another fucking 60% of what you're capable of, and give yourself a fucking boost. Drink another coffee. If you don't want to drink coffee, find a substitute. Give yourself a chance to be useful and learn one other new skill for 30 minutes a day for about a year. And I promise you that shit will compound. Like, for me, if you wanted to if you're really fat and you're really bad and out of shape, go to the fucking gym. Get fitter. That should be number one on your fucking list. Like, it's the most obvious, right? And then the next thing you're gonna do is, if you want to make more money, jump into trades. If you're trying to just save money and put that and make that double it, go into trades. If you want to get business and learn how to double your money, then fucking go into business and find some mentors. Find something that's a service. Find something that's a marketplace that already pre-exists, and then find a way to carve your own little niche and help a specific type of people. Like, for me, it's helping nice guys become great fucking men. So, find your thing and then learn how to sell it. Learn how to speak it, to articulate it correctly, so that way it can help you stand out to that degree and it'll give yourself that chance that you need in order to nicotine pouch, fucking succeed there, monetarily wise. And then not only take that sense of pride and delivery with you, so that way when it comes down to providing the experience, when it comes down to being able to absolutely articulate and explain the situations, or be on video like this, you're not a shy fuck, little kumquat, right? So that's just one thing. When it comes down to relationships, try to be open more with your friends, with your brothers. Take more ownership if you have brothers, if you have sisters as well, whatever to do. Be the person that can do their best to be as useful. And if they give you shit, they give you shit. Do it anyway. And then they're going to look at you like, wow, I guess I could do that too. Maybe I will. And they'll look at you by example. But these are all essentially, at the end of the day, just monkeys looking at each other, playing monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. I like what he do. I want to do that too secretly. I do it too. There you go. You just led by example. So that's an underrated trait. Be the most useful, be the most helpful, and if you can, do the most of your ability. If you want to be the person that's going to change that shit for your life, for your family, for whatever, like, I promise you, be the hardest worker in the room and people will notice it. And not only that, life will get easier. The quality of your life will become easier because already now you are accepting difficulty. You're accepting the challenge for what is of life and existing and surviving and thriving for yourself. Does that make sense? Cool. So cheers.